Twitch. Give me 1 second. Now live on YouTube. There we go. Actually, I don't think my YouTube is connecting. I'm gonna need to see some YouTube comments to make sure that I'm live there. For some reason it doesn't look like I'm connecting there. But yeah, we're in a little bit of a tight spot now for our clan war leagues. We have a clan that did 45 stars today that we're trying to stay on track with. And the good thing is that if I do an 18 stars here, it'll put our clan at a couple stars ahead. There we go. Now it says we're connected on YouTube finally. What's going on, Jerry? It's good to see you. And Damien, hello. Good to see you also. Yeah, there's only 45 minutes left to take down 6 bases, so I gotta get going like right away. And Swayzway, hello. It's good to see you too. Yeah, this is definitely an unusual time of day for me to be streaming. I kind of just woke up, not actually, but it is 8 a.m. for me. I already have my plan sorted for most of these bases. It's just a matter of doing the hits now. This is a base I'm actually gonna bring RC charge. I don't normally think RC charge is a good idea, but there's a good pathing right here to go into the fire spitter. I do think that there might be Teslas in this area, so I'm going to bring extra invis to make sure that my RC goes exactly where I need her to. Long time no see. Yeah, it's good to see you. I don't typically bring RC charge, but it's good for bases like that don't offer a whole ton of fireball value. And anyway, I mean, the rest of these bases look all pretty easy, actually. There's a sweeper there. This is a base I'm kind of going back and forth on. I don't know if I want to do like a shallow fireball, like on the multi-archer. It would be fine, I think. And actually you can distract the builder hut right here with an early quake, and so this will all just take 1 quake to clear this entire compartment, and then I'll just send the meteor golems into the town hall. It's kind of my whole plan with that. And yeah, I apologize about my absence in the past couple days. It's been a really busy last couple days for me, and it was either stream and lose sleep, or just do the hits real fast and go to sleep. And yeah, a couple days ago I was really struggling. Like, I was straight up hallucinating at one point. Anyway, I think it's time to start attacking here. I'm gonna bring a troop launcher to that first base, number 2, and so I think that this combo works best. I'm gonna check one thing for day 7 to make sure that we're ready for defense. Anyway, yeah, this is For a base like this, you want to put the fireball not on the scatter shot, but on the spell tower to grab the fire spitter. I mean, I could do the scatter shot and grab the super wizard tower, but this is going to take 2 quicks. And I think that there's actually a chance I can get away with 1 quake if I just land the fireball on the spell tower. That's kind of my whole reasoning there. I do worry a little bit about the World Herald, so I'm thinking I'm just going to be safe and bring the 2nd quake. But if you're fast enough, then you can get away with just 1 quake there. And obviously I gotta make sure I have all the right equipments and everything. Aswin, hello. Welcome to the stream, bro. You're about to watch me destroy a bunch of bases. I didn't stream day 4 and 5, but I'll show you guys that we had a decent couple days. Defense was crazy on this day. Anyway, let's get going. I think actually I need to bring Sneezy here because of the Rico. I could try to position the Warden in a way that the Unicorn gets healing, but in case he moves or literally anything, it might just be better to just bring Sneezy. I think I'm gonna drop the overgrowth somewhere over here. Like I can cover all this, but I think that I'm just gonna cover like half of it so that the pathing continues. The RC can get dropped around here somewhere. I do need the Warden to grab the ricochet before I move on. And I did get the scatter shot with 1 quick. That's actually really nice, I think. I wish I had more Cocolos, just in case. Another, like something like a raid spell would be nice too, but I don't have that. There's a split happening, especially with my healers. I'm not happy about that. But I think my plan was solid here. It's looking like it's gonna work out here. Yesterday was crazy. I had like 19 spectators. Tons of people watching. I should have live streamed it. GG, thank you, bro. Totem spell is annoying in this game. Yeah, I think they need a nerf for sure. When will be the update? It's going to be on January 12th. That's the rumor, at least. The date that's circulating. After a long year, I know. I haven't seen you since last year, bro. Yeah, happy new year, guys. Happy 2026. Alright, number 4 here. I'm actually just gonna go for a fireball on that builder hut. I could do the poison tower, But the builder hut is good too. I destroyed this base the other day doing a fireball on this ground bow here, because all these targets really just need one quake. Like, I mean, I can just chip the Rico with the Warden, but it didn't work as well as I initially thought it would, especially because I put Overgrowth over here before activating the Raid Shower, and it almost backfired on me in the end. So I kind of want to do something that covers more of this compartment. Nice sweeper, bro. There's a good chance I run into issues with the log launcher, especially if this Gigabomb is gonna, if I send it in the way of the Gigabomb. I feel like sending it at this angle is best so that it opens the walls over here, but I don't know. I feel like opening these walls here too is also good. I could also try to go for the Fire Spitter. If I did that, I think I'd use Overgrowth right here to cover the Rico and the multi-archer and these defenses. It's a good place for Overgrowth. But I think I need like another 3 or 4 invis on top of that, so that's why I don't really feel like going for that. Let's put a better log launcher combo. Update coming? Yeah, it's not really like an update, it's just balance changes, right? You doing your hits for last day when it starts or waiting until tomorrow? Oh no, you mean like day 7? Nah, I'm gonna wait until everybody picks their bases. But I do anticipate that those other players will be online. So there's a good chance I figure out what bases I'm hitting pretty early. And maybe even during the stream, I don't know. I just feel like this builder hut is the best target, because I have a poison spell for the clan castle. The only problem is obviously like in case the clan castle causes like a funnel miss, but that's what Overgrowth is for, right? I would probably put the Overgrowth somewhere here to cover the Fire Spitter and the clan castle building, and funnel all my meteor golems to go in this way. That's the idea. I mean, the other side is symmetrical, right? Alright. I won't have a quake for the log launcher. That's the only thing. Yeah. Whoever copied this base didn't even look at the sweepers row. Like, they rotated the base originally from like 90 degrees where the sweeper was actually behind the workshop. And I don't know. They didn't even think twice about that. I wonder if people copying the bases like that even like actually know what they're doing. You would think, right? I think I'm gonna bring Sneezy. I also want to bring some Teslums. And the only thing I guess I'm particularly worried about is that there's space for a Tesla farm here. And so I guess I'll test both corners. And if Teslas pop up on this side, then I'll just do the same thing except on this side instead. That's the idea. Or I might just clear the Teslas. Alright, let's go for it. No Teslas, that's good. There's one Tesla, but he's fine. 2 Teslas, 3 Teslas, are you kidding me? I might have to use an extra invis, or just wait until the warren clears us. I don't mind waiting, actually. That's a fireball miss. It's not the hugest miss, actually. It's very similar to the fireball I did the other day, and I still tripled. So, let's just work with this here. This is not bad, actually. I guess I'm a little worried about the warden here. I don't really feel like I ever got a proper healer transfer here. So I hope that doesn't cost me. But we're looking pretty good here. I'll save the flake for the overgrowth section. Like that. That's pretty decent. Very nice. There's definitely some swag in here. Couple swag hero abilities. Not even close, I know, right? I missed the fireball, and it's still overpowered. Four bases left. This is a base, actually, I'm thinking of bringing the Angry Jelly for. There's a pretty realistic exit plan here. Like, I think the warden's really only going to make it about as far as, like, here, maybe. The ground bow or the bomb tower. I think I want to land the fireball on this multi-inferno. That's my plan. And then continue this way with the meteor golems and a log launcher. This bomb hive is low level too, so not a real threat. I'd probably hold myself from pulling the CC also to the backside. Long time, bro, I know, right? Long time no see. This is definitely an unusual time of day for me to be streaming. The lighting situation's a little different, isn't it? Because I've got sheer curtains. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I went ham on builder potions today. And I even bought some offers because I really want to make sure we're prepared on defense for day 7. It's going to be a decider, actually. I have 4 more attacks today, which will put us 2 stars ahead of this Chinese clan. If, obviously, I do 4 more triples. And then we have to win day 7. Or I guess we can get away with a draw. But yeah. I'm really just hoping that defense works as well as I think it will. I think that we will get defense. Despite the fact that they're hitting decently. Let's put this Angry Jelly on. Now the only thing about the Angry Jelly is I don't really like to run it without a a rage spell. Just in case of like skeletons and like especially if I run into a conflict with enemy RC, then a rage spell here is going to be good. This multi-archer and expo combo might overwhelm the warden a little bit, so might also want some extra cocoa loons or just random things to distract. Let's bring one more cocoa loon. But you need to be consistent on YouTube. I know I work full time, so it's not easy for me. I'm not like a full-time streamer. I'm still perfect from day 6 in Champ 1, and we are leading right now with 6 stars only. Yeah, so day 7 is a decider for you guys too, right? But hey, good job. Champ 1 is no joke, especially these days. Like, I know people say normal mode is easy and all, but the truth is it's easier said than done to be perfect. I almost feel like I need to bring an ice block. I have this feeling. Because if the worm goes here, what does he target? I think I'll be fine without the ice block. But let's change the CC here. That other combo can work, but I prefer when I know for a fact that I'm going to use a log launcher, I prefer to bring this one instead. What do you do for a living? I sell shows. So if you're a performer and you need places to perform, I'll find those for you. That's my job. Alright. Yeah, normally I go for a completely different plan on this base, but because of these super wizard towers and this bomb hive, I don't really want to go for that. I feel like an angry jelly charge is a pretty simple solution. Let's go for this great val. Yeah, and the multi inferno, it's the best spot. No doubt about that. The warden looks okay. I always feel like I need to plan as if it was like a Legend League attack, you know? With extra cocoa loons and stuff. This is looking good, actually. I missed the Rico, but it's fine. I don't need the Rico. Let me grab that storage and then move on. I don't want to have that storage become an issue later. Are you kidding me? Something did pull the CC, which is a slight complication. What is going on, bro? I was feeling like I need a rage spell, but it looks like it's gonna be swag. I must have overestimated the damage in that area. Maybe because of playing Legend League all the time. but we're looking good here. Comes this way. W Queen, yeah, I have no idea what even pulled the CC. That really almost screwed my attack up. Swag. Tomorrow will you be streaming? Yes, I will be. And it's actually not going to be tomorrow. I think it's going to be tonight. It's currently 8:32 a.m. for me. Oh, it was a super barbarian. Is that what I did? Oh my god. I even made a note to myself, like a mental note, not to put anything there. And then that's exactly what I did. I put something there. Anyway, 1:34 a.m. in Japan. Wow. You are bit of a night owl, aren't you? And Red Devils, yeah, thank you, man. GG, right? And it looks like all my air defenses are finished. All of my push accounts have all the upgrades synced, and so they all have air defenses finished. Ricos, multi-archers, super wizard towers, this is all done. I think the only actual defenses I have left to upgrade are the bomb towers. And they're getting boosted right now, but I don't think they'll be done for day 7. I think that it's just gonna be everything else. This is where I'm gonna use actually an overgrowth to set up the fireball, because if I land this fireball right here on this builder hut, or I guess the revenge tower, the builder hut's fine too actually, then I can send a log launcher not only to clear the smasher, but it should be able to get the rest of this stuff behind him too, and then just send the meteor golems around the base. I saw a replay the other day that somebody did exactly this plan with the overgrowth and everything. Can you give me some tips for this army? Yeah, okay, the biggest tip I can tell you is that it's different from Root Riders because of with Root Riders you only have to funnel defenses, right? Like you have to do an RC charge and clear a whole set of defenses, right? But typically you don't think about the buildings behind the defenses like these, you know, like maybe you chip them with super barbs or whatever, but with meteor golems every building matters. Your setup needs to have a plan for every building, not just for defenses. Zahid, just send me your player tag. I'll check bases after I finish these hits because I'm running out of time. I would like to finish these bases. I think I'm gonna let the Warden clear this right here. The sweeper, the ground bow, and the air defense. And the RC. And then use 2 invis and an overgrowth to set this fireball. I think that should work just fine. I could even do a 3rd invis, like an overgrowth here, and then 3 invis. go for this. How long does the warden walk for no time fail? 45 seconds at most. I've seen triples with a warden charge go for as long as like a minute, but any more than a minute you're definitely gonna time fail. I would not suggest any more than a minute. Let's I'll let the super barbs take care of the RC and hopefully the sweeper, but I don't know if they get the sweeper. Maybe the Valkyrie. That's fine. I'm just gonna be safe here. I might not have needed that last invis, but I wasn't sure. So I just didn't want to take any risk. And usually, here's the thing, is that when you take any longer than like a minute, then you kind of have to split the base into 2 parts to finish the funnel properly. Healers, really? I'm not a fan of this, actually. I think I'll have time. Because the base is looking pretty well dissected right now. Beautiful. Just 2 more, right? You know what I think about this base? I think I'm gonna just do the simple fireball. I thought about going for the revenge tower, but that feels like a risk I don't want to take right now. Can you give me this army with CC? I will come in your client. Yeah, this is actually... I don't typically run the CC like in Legend League. I run 2 minions, an ice golem, and 3 super minions. That's my usual combo. But I'll share this in the client chat right now. There's no Sneezy in this army because it's about to get a humongous nerf. Is this one-man army? It is, pretty much. I mean, I have 6 accounts. So there's another clanmate I have in this league that has 3 accounts, and so between him and I, it's 9 attacks. And another one with 2 accounts, it's Amir. So between the 3 of us, it's 11 hits. Fazer, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. I just noticed you are in the chat. I'm gonna fireball this multi-archer, I've decided, and then just handle this area with like a raid spell. You want to use the raid spell, like if there's ice golems, then you gotta wait for the ice golems to pop, and then use the raid spell. But the raid spell is gonna be good because of all these storages and the revenge tower and the Rico and the poison. if I can get a good boosting of the healers and not just obviously the DPS of everything else, then it should work. I do think I'm gonna end up putting Overgrowth somewhere like back here ish. And the RC's gonna go here somewhere. And I am gonna run a troop launcher. I think that for town hall entries, that the troop launcher is the best choice with this army. With some kind of combo like this. 4, yeah, I know, bro. But anyway. This might be a base where it's actually better to bring the rocket spear. Especially I feel like kind of in this area right here. I mean the flake might be fine, but like the rocket spear will handle the enemy queen pretty easily. But I'm running out of time. I think I'm just gonna bring the flake. Do I even need a skeleton here? I don't think so. A skeleton will only help me like back here, but if everything else goes well, then it should be crushed, right? On that backside. Let's just bring a 4th Invis to help the RC a bit. Let me check for a Tesla first, and then drop the Quake. No Tesla. Can start like this, it's fine. But I would like to see better pathing for the RC before I continue. Like that is fine, I think. It's a decent overgrowth, I think. I don't have any heroes working where my meteor golems are, unfortunately. It would be nice if I had at least the queen in here, but the RC managed to jump in, so I think she's gonna do some fine work. I think I've got a ton of spell swag here. Yeah, check this out. Super easy. Give you a hack. Yeah, bro, it's just a matter of practice. Practice. Okay, one more attack. And we're actually only 1 star behind. So, even if I do a 1 star, somehow, which I don't plan to let that happen, but just even if that happens, then I put us in first place. But it has to be like a 90% 1-star. It can't just be a... That's my phone, hang on. Yeah, my plan for the last space is with RC Charge. I'm going to use RC Charge Meteor Golems with an arrow and a Quake. I guess the question is whether I want this freeze. I don't think I want it, because if any Teslas pop up, then I would like to have an extra invis for a redirect. I found a link to this base where there's a Tesla right here, right next to the king. And so... But all I need is up until a fire spitter. That's all I need. And I'm gonna bring rocket spears. With just one army destroy all bases, I know. So far it's done perfect for me. I've got 6 accounts still perfect. And I've been using, I think, just the fireball. I haven't been using any kind of spam, any kind of anything else really, apart from fireball meteor golems. This is literally my first time using any other strategy. The link I found has all the traps in here. And so I need some kind of pathing into this revenge tower. Maybe the rocket spears can do a good job grabbing the revenge tower. Maybe. And I have a couple druids packed because I would like to rejuvenate the fox. I would like to. And so here, notice I'm going to put the RC not directly in front of the wizard tower, but closer onto the elixir tower, or the elixir collector, so that the fox is targeted by the elixir collector. Or is targeting the elixir collector, I should say. Like that. And by doing that, it prevents the fox from getting targeted by the ground bow. And I knew that Tesla was there. I'm just gonna recall. I don't really see any point of extending this charge. Spiky ball does help there. It does help. Let's drop that overgrowth. I still have healing tone. It's crushed. I mean, there's no more resistance. That's a swag totem, but it's fine. I'll just swag the invis here too. easy peasy. And that's 6 days with 6 triples done. We just have one more to get through. Very cool. And 50 seconds left. So that not only it puts us in first place, but I mean, once we get the win, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna be chilling here for a while. First of all, because I would like to show at least the beginning of day 7, what that looks like in my clan. You're a legend, thank you, bro. Share army link here? Yeah, I can. Actually, I can share it in the clan chat. You can just come join because the clan's pretty open right now. I'll show you what our clan tag is. Here's our clan tag. It's literally open to anyone, just above golem 20. You can come and grab this link. Anyway, we can go for a little bit of Legends. I'm not exactly in rank because I kind of skipped a bunch of hits. My last couple days were super busy, so I don't think I'll be skipping anymore. And I feel like I say that all the time, and then I end up skipping. But I would like to pick up some rank this season. Last season, I didn't really do a serious push. I did only like 2 accounts, and they didn't even finish that high because I only pushed like the last week. It was 5K, and it was, where was the other one? It was this one. 4K. But November was crazy. I had 5 accounts that finished in the like top 1,000. I had 294. I had 305. I had, what else did I have? 548. And I had 454. This was all in November. I definitely went crazy that month. I was going crazy. Unicorn on Warden, is it working? Yes, it is working. And but the reason I'm using it over the Sneezy is because we're getting that balance change soon. I kind of want to be ahead of the curve a little bit. I actually really like the Unicorn on the Warden because when the healers transfer to the Meteor Golems, it's really hard to keep the Warden alive with Sneezy. So anyway, I think I'm really going to be seeing a lot of like garbage layouts today because I'm low in rank. I'm going to try to fireball this Rico. If I was planning this like a war hit, I think I would use a log launcher on this base, and I might honestly just use it right now. I might. It depends on which, like the orientation of the long shot, because I think actually I'm just going to use a troop launcher here. Just for time's sake. Could probably get away using both. If there's a way I can get the flake to hit the revenge tower, but not the invis tower, then I can trigger the invis tower before I get there, which would be nice. I don't exactly think we're there, right? I think that I might be able to spike the rest of these spells, actually. I didn't mean to make the invis tower invisible. Or overgrowth, I mean. Oh, now I might time fail, right? Is that how this is gonna go? I think I might time fail. Yeah, what a bummer, bro. The RC needed to go on this other side. 1-star time fail. It's hilarious. Share Fireball Army in the clan chat, please. I will. It's a bummer about that fail, but it's whatever. Where are we now? We're now in second, only because they didn't attack and we didn't. It just looks like they're spamming like crazy. I'll go for one more hit. This is a base, or a style of a base, where I usually like to start the warden close by this bottom corner, but I don't think that's going to work here. I feel like the best target for the warden is like this fire spitter. How am I going to manage that? Let's do this. I thought I got that wizard tower. I don't think it's a big deal that I didn't, actually. I guess I'll get it anyway. Warden, come on, bro. This is fine. This is gonna work. I should be able to triple this with ease. Just judging by the way it's going. Wow, my warden just died. Wow. I just said I was going to triple it with ease, and then everything started to kind of fall apart. Yeah. That's Legend League for you, isn't it? What a bummer. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's good to see you. I know you did this intentionally because you prove you're not a hacker. I don't know, bro. I think Legend League's actually difficult. Like, it's good for when you have the meta basis to practice. I feel like that if there's anything anyone should do before going straight into Legend League, it's just save a bunch of recent bases. That's really your best chance at getting a good result. This is an old base, isn't it? I feel like just doing a fireball in the scatter shot. Like, that's probably gonna backfire me. Because there's just so much value over here. But I feel like I can control that area easily with the flake. I missed the wall breaker, are you kidding? Let's drop a log launcher over here. The goal for the log is to trigger that invis. That's the goal. Come on, queen. I need the queen a little more useful over here. There we go. Easy peasy. Bring back 2016 songs. What kind of music was back then? I don't even remember. I feel like there was LMFAO. What else? That one song, Dynamite, by Tal Cruz, that everybody was singing. I feel like that was crazy. Yeah, look at the spam they're doing. The thing about this that works, that a lot of people miss, is that you need to put totems in front. A lot of people kind of wait until stuff is targeting their troops or their heroes, and then they drop the totems. But when you put totems in front, then it makes it way easier. And so I think that's why the spam is working for these guys. Is because clearly they understand that. Lush Life, yeah. Wow. What a throwback. I wonder if this is working for them in Legend League. I just wonder, because I have a feeling it's not. It's a lot harder to control. Well, it works in normal mode. That's the thing. It's kind of a disgrace. This sweeper is a good target because I can get all this here with one quick. I can't get the Rico, but I don't want to go for the Expo because then I miss the Inferno. I feel like getting the Inferno is a safer plan. Let's put the Warden here. Grab the Rico. I could have gone the Rico, this other Rico, but I think I'm just gonna save the other Quake because I missed the first one. Can go for a troop launcher. I don't know why I have a blimp. The blimp's not helping. But a troop launcher is gonna be good here. RC down here. The next best thing you can do with a Quake after you save it from the Fireball is it's typically to use it with the Spiky Ball or the Rocket Spears, but I don't have Rocket Spears, so I don't really have a clear plan for the Spiky Ball either, so I just kind of dropped it where I wanted to thin out the area. This is looking pretty crushed. I mean, the resistance is running out. Oh, I say that, but all my meteor golems are dead. I missed the freeze. Are you kidding me? Oh man. I hope I didn't screw this up. I did screw it up. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to bear with me a bit because this is my first day kind of back pushing. There's gonna be a bit of hits. Oh, you're in my group? I recognize your name too. I think you are in Shikari Kings. Yes, you are. You are. You're one of these. Maybe you're not in the clan at the moment, but you're definitely in the lineup, right? Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I see you, bro. And you destroyed my base too. This was, I remember seeing this actually. And I was actually really surprised because it looked like you knew where my traps were. Because that's the fireball you went for. But then look at these Coco Loons, bro. Like, this is definitely you knew where the traps were. One Coco Loon, another Coco Loon. That's crazy, bro. Bhujia's clan, hello. Good to see you, man. It's kind of a common base, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that some people know where the traps are. I'm seeing this base also like flipped, like rotated 90 degrees. You did a good attack here, bro. You guys are crazy, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. We're definitely also crazy in the literal sense, so I won't deny that. Yeah, most people usually try to go for a fireball around here. And so, like, if Sneezy were to be in this area, then the Boos would pull a bunch of headhunters. That was my whole trick to making this base work, but obviously it didn't work here. Last day is the decider, yeah, and we're already kind of getting a little bit wrecked. Like, there's 2 bases that they just spammed on and crushed. Wow. Looks like we have a lot of their bases available for friendly challenges. They're probably running a ton of Legend League bases. Hope you guys reach Champ 1. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you hanging out. You should totally stop by our clan. We all hang out in this clan, Green Eternity. And usually it's open, but right now we close it because of raid weekend. We don't want to get the bots joining. So, anyway, you should totally stop by. Let's go for a little more. I think what's going on is that they're doing a ton of friendly challenges in the clan chat. I think that's what's going on when nobody on our side is attacking. This looks like an easy base. I'll go for a fireball in this builder hut right there, and then put a log launcher behind the fire spitter. I think that's the most reasonable plan. Ah, shit. I put the healers in a bad spot. I put the warden actually in a bad spot. And that's why my healers got targeted. It should work. I lost my unicorn. I think I could have done a little bit of a better planning to keep my unicorn alive. But I think I'll manage. I already used 2 totems, which is not good. I'm gonna wait a little bit for the log launcher. I'm not gonna send it right away. I want troops to be in the area where the bomb tower is, and then I'll send it. Just like that. I think that I have a good overgrowth here too. looking good. Looking real good. Rest in peace, Mr. Grand Warden. My screen freaked out because I was trying to triple tap. So competitive group. I know this group is actually like, I've never seen a Champ 2 group like this, if I'm being honest. There's like 6 clans that have a streak of like 30 or more. Like the Koreans have a 77 streak. And the Chinese clan also has a streak. Both the Japanese clans too. It's really just a big Asian group. I've never seen Champ 2 like this. Never. And I've been doing this many years. Let's see. This is not great, is it? 146 and 5. This is actually a base I failed in normal mode because the bomb hive killed my healers. And the backside was a little too difficult to handle. Like I had the flake, but it was forced around here, and so I ended up failing the space. And that was in a classic war that we did in our other clan. So as long as I'm just careful with the healers, it should be easy. Previous CWL, we promoted our main clan to Champ 1, but this time, yeah, it happens. We once did Champ 3 and then failed to promote because we found a bunch of Iranians, like a men and who else? Yeah, we found like a ton of crazy Iranian pushers. I'm really surprised that we matched that group. I want the warden to grab those storages. It literally can't get better than this. He usually doesn't walk to the storages, but this time he does. And the bomb hive is low level, so it's not going to be too big of a threat. I'm a little worried about time though. I might have a time problem here, actually. Like a real time problem. I definitely screwed up the timing a little bit. Because now look at what's going on over here. I'm gonna try to hold the flake for the backside. But surprisingly, the split actually worked out this time. Because you're sharing the stream to Shikari's leader. Okay, cool. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I don't normally stream. That's the thing, is that I'm so busy full-time with work that if I stream, it ends up cutting my sleep. And so I prefer not to go for that. Like the other day, I had only slept like 2 hours because of just work and I'm trying to keep up with my hits. I was literally hallucinating. These bases are easy today. What? What is going on? My healers? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. No, that's a nonsense. That is a nonsense. You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna try to save these healers right now. Wow. Oh my god, bro. I don't have any more totems. I'm just gonna have to send the RC here and just hope for the best. Yeah, that just completely screwed my attack. I don't even know if I get the town hall. Hold up. Hold up, guys. We're still in this. We're actually still in this, right? We might not be, but it was a decent recovery, all things considered. We got it, barely. What's going on, guys? We promoted one clan to Champ 1 last time, but this time our players were out of form. Yeah, you guys had one bad war, and it was against us. But I think other than that, you guys did fine. Like normally 44, 42, 43, 41, 43, that's enough to get out of Champ 2. And check this out, we just got defense. This is gonna time fail, right? Oh, that's beautiful. How beautiful is that? And it's one of my bases too. Wow, he went for an Angry Jelly King over here. And it did good because it cleared it triggered the Raid Shower. This is probably the most strategic attack they've done so far. Despite it still being kind of spammy. I don't know how he missed this Tesla. That's crazy. Especially with the siege barracks. Like, did he not have anything in the siege barracks? That's actually crazy. And I didn't even realize, but he missed all these buildings. Very cool. That's a nice defense, 91%. This base here. This is a base I ran. It's not exactly that base, but I ran this base in November and it stopped a lot of good players. I had a little bit of a different configuration, like the Revenge Tower was in the middle. feel like that Super Wizard Tower is the best fireball target. I just gotta find a safe approach for my healers. I think that we can go like this. That was close. I should have this now. I think I'm gonna use 3 invis here. Oh, Tesla, bro. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's the attack finish, isn't it? Wow, nice Tesla. That was crazy. I'm honestly just kind of spamming now. I don't think I can recover this. Wow, long shot. Long shot killed my RC. I think I failed this. Like a 1-star fail, not just a regular fail. I'm not even gonna call it bad luck because I did have an extra invis that I didn't use because obviously I didn't expect a Tesla. But anyway. Freak these chickens out. Yeah, it's a bummer that fail. That was, and it's funny because that's the kind of defense that base was giving me. Was stuff like this all the time. I feel like I might still have it saved. Let me check it out. I do. I'll show you guys the one that I was using in November. And it's funny because Stars failed on me, and then the very next time I saw Stars, he was using this base. And so I feel like that he took a little bit of inspiration from me. But yeah, this stopped many good players in November. I think that this base still works too, because of the fact that most people are still using Fireball. This Revenge Tower is crucial, especially having the walls around it like this, because it's really almost impossible to get pathing into it without like some kind of like a log launcher or something. It's a good base. Ice Block. Yeah, Ice Block can help, but really the objective is to just go for a short Fireball. You really don't want to go for... You don't want to bring an Ice Block unless you have an elaborate plan for the Fireball, like a deeper Fireball. It's not a bad idea, actually, to bring an Ice Block. I saw this base just a moment ago on the other account. So I'm gonna go for a similar plan and just fireball the scatter shot. I really want this balloon to grab the ricochet. It does, very nice. My queen ability was forced. I think I wasn't paying attention and long shot got her. The approach is a little risky going into both fire spitters, especially triggering the invis towers late like this. It's kind of risky. I've still got spells. I think I'll manage this. It looks under control anyway. Show CWL. I will. Yeah, I don't want to. Normally, what I do is I just stream my attacks and then show the next day. But since it's the last day, obviously, I want to show you guys as much as I can. We already have a 3-star son from this guy's our opener. And I'm glad he took the space, because I was really struggling on the space. One of the enemies was using it, and I ended up going for a bit of an approach I'm not used to with the log launcher. And actually, I'm almost wondering if that's exactly what he did here. It is. He's got a log launcher. And the reason I don't like this approach is because it's effectively going into both of the fire spitters. I really don't know how he makes this work in Legend League. He sent the log launcher at an angle though. And I think it's so that he could put the overgrowth here, yep. And then open the walls to this other side. It makes perfect sense. And the totems control the fire spitter for long enough, at least, not to do too much. Yeah, the interesting thing is that not only the timing is important for the log launcher, but the placement is really important. Yeah, nice swag, bro. You even swagged the queen ability. Very nice. This is a live attack here. Wow, that was a 1 Quake Fireball too. Very nice. His plan for this other fire spitter is probably with the overgrowth. Yeah, that fireball was amazing. Like, he set a proper funnel and didn't use any invis. So he gets to save all of his invis for the RC to set a proper funnel for the meteor golems to go straight in. This is already looking pretty decent. A little worried about the warden though. The warden does go down. I just wish he had a rage spell right now. His mini warden just died. He's kind of making me nervous, if I'm being honest. I think he's got it though. Especially with all this invis left. Like at least the RC can take care of the rest of the base. He's got it. Very nice, bro. Everyone in the clan chat's hyping everyone up. Let's see here. This scatter shot looks good. So does this builder hut actually. I just wonder if I can get there without spending like a million invis. Could probably use an overgrowth. I don't know if it's exactly worth using, but let's try it. I don't mind giving it one try. That is a nice overgrowth. It covers everything I needed. Damn. I missed the invis. That's a real bummer. I missed the invis, and so I'm just gonna have to let the warden continue a funnel here. We'll see if I can recover this. I think that there is a chance, believe it or not. It might have been better to let the warden grab the scatter shot, but my warden's dead. We're cooked. Not a bad recovery, but it's pretty clear to me this would have been crushed if I made the fireball. Bummer. Not the worst fail, I suppose. Now I wonder what he's going for. 4 invis, 2 quakes. Okay. Super simple. It gets the clan castle, but he has a poison spell on standby, so. analog launcher, okay. This is gonna work. The queen's kinda not helping him. I think he needs to press the spiky ball. Yeah, it's late, but the poison spell is being used on the enemy heroes, which is good. He's got a ton of spells left too, so. He needs to drop a totem somewhere over here. Yep. Very nice, bro. Very nice. This is that base I almost failed because my healers went off to a couple super barbs. I almost failed. I think I'm just gonna play it a little safe here and not drop super barbs there. Cool. I still have my second quick. Very nice. I'm just gonna grab that air defense and then move on. Don't want to drop the RC yet, just to make sure that everything gets where it needs to go on time. This is looking much better already. I'm just gonna overgrowth there. The rest of the spells should be swag. The CWL 1 attack 98% time fail, missed 1 star. All others are triple. That's not bad, bro. 698 is what you got. That's not bad. Usually when good players fail, it's just 98 and 99%. And we can take a quick look at some leaderboards right here. take a look. There we are, number 10. And this is based off of performance. It's not actually based off of like real stars, because we obviously haven't finished our week. So yeah, if the rest of our hits go well, we should finish globally in the top 10. But it doesn't look like any clans are perfect, except for this one. These guys are perfect after 96 attacks, that's impressive. Very impressive. And yeah, nobody in Champ 1 is perfect this month. They've all done a fail. At least one. Anyway, we can move on now. Wow, nice base, bro. Wow, this is one hell of a base, isn't it? Literally all the walls by the town hall. I'm not sure if I've seen this base before. The fire spitter is okay, the scatter shot's okay. So I feel like I gotta go for the fire spitter now. I'm sustaining. I actually kind of want to go for the sweeper. Yeah, just like that. And it triggers the Embers, which is really nice. I think that I still miss the quakes, or at least the timing on the quakes. Let's just pull the warden over here. I honestly don't have a good plan for the rest of the base, apart from maybe this log launcher here. I'm just gonna figure this out. We should be good, right? More than good. I even swagged an overgrowth here. And swag the flake. Not quite swag, but close enough. This base looks actually like terrible. I think it's funny that People are trying to make bases like that work. Let's see what other bases they have. This base looks good. Oh, this base is easy. I almost want to just put a flag on it. That's an easy base, and I'm pretty sure I have it saved. Why not using Sneezy? Because it's getting nerfed soon. I'm not using the Unicorn because I think it's better. Because I do think that Sneezy right now is better. But I do want to be a little bit ahead of the curve. Look at this base. I think I almost set this base, actually. I'm pretty sure. I almost set this base, and then I decided not to. Because I was like, it's kind of common. Kind of not. I'm glad I didn't. It's another easy base right here. This base is interesting. It looks a lot like that other common base, except it has fire spitters facing this way. I think we're gonna be able to beat these guys. We're looking really good. We already have defense. Okay. Doesn't exactly matter which side I go for. I should probably go for the Gigabomb side then. I think I'm gonna lose the Unicorn here, but it's fine. Nice ice golems, bro. Those ice golems are actually gonna be kind of nice for me. It's like a substitute to the ice blocks, bro. It's just enemy ice golems. Nah, I don't like how much time this is taking me. I hope that this meteor golem that's about to fight the long shot here doesn't steal all my healers. It's typically a big issue. Like, I don't mind the job he's trying to do, but Yeah, he took one healer, which is not so bad, I suppose. Should have this. This is already looking way better than my first account I did. The ice block was level 68. Good night, bro. We'll watch your remaining stream. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in, bro. Congratulations in advance for Champ 1. It's not quite there. You didn't watch my attack? I did, bro. Literally all 3 of your hits, bro, are there on the stream. You did great, bro. By the way, I think I can tell that you planned seriously, especially this base. This was I really like what you did here, even though your warden died prematurely. I think that the keeping things simple on this kind of a base was the right call. A lot of people try to go for a fireball like in the core when they see a base like this, and that's not the best solution. Going for something like this just made a lot more sense. I mean, you had free spells, bro. I don't know why you didn't use them in the core. That's the only thing. But I shouldn't obviously be critiquing an attack with 3 swag invis. It's a little bit tasteless. You want me to check this base? You could go for something by the Gigabomb. I do think that if you were to funnel your meteor golems to go this way, that a rage spell in the core would be good. And a fireball somewhere over here. You only need 1 quake, and then the warden will like one-shot the super wizard tower. So it's like 1 quake, 1 invis, and then just go this way. I think that can work. And then overgrowth back here, over this poison tower near the prince. You want to fireball the revenge tower? I mean, it's not really a lot of value, is it? Like, you're not going to get the poison towers. You're just gonna... You're going to get these collectors, which is okay. If those were storages, then I would tell you no, bro. I would tell you no. It's an okay idea, but it's not my favorite idea. You could do it with 1, 2, 3 invis, which I guess is the only good thing. But actually, I don't know, because like if the warden's standing at an angle, like targeting this gold storage, then there's a chance your fireball lands on one of these poison towers, which is not the worst thing. It's not what I would go for on this base. I actually think that this plan is reasonable because it disables the Gigabomb, and you don't need to put a whole lot of spells into the fireball. You can just bring a rage spell and drop the rage in the middle right here, and then just overgrowth here just for the funnel, and the RC can get clearance over here with the king. Yeah, I mean, the truth is that There's just not enough value around the Revenge Tower. If the Infernos were like here, then it would be a good idea. But really all you're getting is the Revenge Tower, this Inferno, and like a low level bomb hive. I don't really think that you should be spending 4 or 5 invis and 2 quakes on a fireball like that, even if the funnel is decent. Anyway. Okay, hang on. Alright. This is what I'm going for here. It looks absolutely crazy, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. I only have 2 meteor golems now to finish the rest of the base, because I used them to trigger the invis. I could have used an invis spell, maybe that was just better. But I missed the fireball. I still think this will work. I got him. I screwed up the flake, but it's fine. If I was just a little bit quicker on the freeze spell, then I could have saved the flake for all the stuff under overgrowth, but it doesn't matter. What's your league? It's Champ 2. But I gotta say, it's like the sweatiest Champ 2 I've ever been in. There's a Chinese clan that's been keeping up with us all week. And today is the decider. We have another triple down too, which is nice. I think he ended up going with my plan too. Yeah, with this you chip the archer tower and you don't even need any invis. Just 1 quake. Yeah, very nice. And he brought a rage spell, like I said, which is good. Another 3 invis swag. Great job, bro. It looks like they're just putting ice golems and furnace in the CC. Like nothing actually decent. Yeah, this timing was imprecise. A little bit, but the meteor golems are going back. Yeah, very nice. This was a very clean hit. Especially that freeze. Very nice, bro. Let's see your CWL attacks. Well, what I can show you is that I've done 6 accounts. Rage, Fear, Death, Havoc, Chaos, Doom, and I haven't failed once. So, if you want to rewind all the way back to the beginning of the stream, you can see my 6 triples that I did on day 6. Because I did them like right at the end of the day. Literally, this last triple I did with 1 minute left. So, and what are good CC defense troops stuff? I mean, like, ice golems and furnaces are not bad, but you gotta mix them up a little bit. Like, you gotta put headhunters, rocket loons, witches, and stuff like that. I think even running stuff like triple furnace or 9 headhunters is not a bad idea. Just to keep it a little unpredictable. 6 rocket loons is a bit of a dying combo though, because meteor golems can take them down really fast. I wouldn't run 6 rocket loons. 6 rocket loons was good back in the Root Rider meta, but now it's not doing anything. Maybe when we get the extra 5 space, like once we get 60 space, then I think everybody's just going to be running like 4 ice golems. That's kind of what I'm thinking. This should be another easy one. Yeah, I mean, these are just kind of low rank bases. Check for Tesla. There is 1 Tesla. That's quite predictable, but I'll let the worm grab it. I still have an extra quake here. Let's continue this way, because of obviously the bell. I'll bring a log launcher to make good use out of my second quake. Long shots targeting my warden. It's pretty typical long shot behavior, isn't it? It's a nice flake. I didn't even use the earthquake. I think it's gonna be a swag quake. There's a ton of swag here, oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, check this out. Faizi's in our clan, bro. He's also from Pakistan, but I think now he lives in the UK. He's in our clan here with 3 accounts. I'm just waiting to send another request. But looks like we're on track for 304, which is pretty decent. He is the opener, yes he is. He's doing a great job this season. Actually, last season he was consistently resetting his 3 accounts in the top 1,000. But I think in the last few days that he wasn't getting good defense, and so 2 of his accounts finished like in the top 1,500, and then 1 in the top 1,000, that's great from last season. But even this season, he's doing a great job too. What's behind your head? This thing, it's called a cochlear implant. Think of it like a super high-tech hearing aid. I got it when I was really young, so I can hear just fine. This looks like another common base. Been seeing something like this quite a lot. I still think I need to bring a log launcher here. A fireball on the poison tower will only take 1 quake, which is good. Yeah, let's do that. There goes all my super parps. Unfortunate. Not the most insane fireball, but good for 1 quake, I suppose. I just want the Warden to grab the enemy RC so that she doesn't cause any kind of a complication. There we go. Long shot. He kind of screwed himself there by stepping outside. Lost the fox. That's not exactly ideal. We should still have this under control. I'm gonna wait for the clan castle, obviously, for the poison spell. Rest in peace, mini worm. I don't know if I get this or not now. I needed more from the RC. Losing the fox like I did is kind of what killed her. Yeah. Oh well. Clash your full-time job? Not really. I mean, you would assume somebody with as many accounts as I have that yes it is, but nah dude. I sell shows. That's what I do. It's not even a time fail either. But I think that's like 296 or 295, 293. That's okay. Could have been better. Doom means, it doesn't mean anything. It's like a, what do you call it, an alliteration? Or not an alliteration. It's supposed to be like the English word doom. Like impending doom. When will you attack in my Clan War League hits? For day 7, I'll do my attacks in a stream later. I'm not going to do it in the stream. Alright. I don't love this approach, but I'm going for it. I think that I can, Have you tried to go pro? I haven't done like any serious esports yet, but I would like to. Like I've done tournaments just for fun, but I actually haven't participated in worlds like anything beyond the first stage. Let's let the warden grab the monolith. I'm also gonna have a time issue, and so when you spend this long on a warden charge, what you have to do is you have to split the... Hang on. You have to split the queen and the... What am I saying? You have to split the... I'll show you. It's hard to talk while I'm attacking, I'm sorry. So like, I'll drop the king and the RC on this other side, while everything else is working here. That's the whole idea, when you take that long on a warden charge. My warden is barely alive, but I managed to save him. I think I'm about to swag overgrowth here. Yeah, swag skeleton, swag overgrowth. You would be good. Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And Matrix, hey, it's good to see you, man. Dhoom is the name of a film in India. I know that film. Dhoom Machale. Nice hit, thank you, bro. This is it's not exactly a refined version of this bass, right? I don't know what this guy was trying to do when he was tweaking it. It looks like he copied it while he was drunk. Like, look at the town hall. It's like a tile off, and so are these. It looks a little random. Yeah, the esports mode though, it's incredibly difficult in Town Hall 18. I mean, like, you guys already think Legends is bad enough, but then there's a esports mode. I think a good indication of just how difficult it was our previous World Finals, right? The very first match, which was Elevate versus I don't remember who, but I remember it was Elevate. The score was 10-10, which is just insane. You would never expect that. Oh, nice Tesla, bro. Fabulous. That Tesla just screwed my whole attack. I don't have a raid spell. At least with a raid spell, I could clear the area that I missed with the fireball. I guess I'll use one quick for what it's worth. I nearly just lost my warden though. MMG? Yeah, that was it, right? It was Elevate versus MMG. That's what I think. Oh, Queen. That's not where I wanted her to go, but it's fine. We can continue this way. It's already kind of screwed anyway because of that fireball. I couldn't believe it that like nobody was able to triple. Yeah, and all my healers are gone. Nice traps, bro. This is why I like to go the other side too. It's because this whole attack is screwed. That's probably gonna 1-star. Anyway, let me know when you are doing more friendly wars. We will be doing them soon. We were just obviously busy with clan war leagues, but yeah, I'll explain to you guys how we do friendly wars. We always search. Let me see. We always search wars in Green Eternity when there's 20 days and 12 hours left in the season. So right now there's 22 days and 13 hours. And so, and exactly like right around 2 days from now. Should maybe save the overgrowth to get the town hall. Yeah. I'm sure there was a better backup plan. I don't know. I felt like I was screwed anyway after the fireball. Check a replay I shared. Okay. Yeah, so just go in game and look at your season timer and wait until it says 20 days and 12 hours. And that's when we start searching Classic Wars. And every time we do a search, we do Friendly Wars. Oh, this is Spitz. Did you go for this fireball on the raid shower? That's like the best target. Yeah, you do. That's good. The only thing is that usually a ton of ground skeletons pop up, and most people don't bring solutions for ground skeletons, and so that's why I have a Valkyrie in my army. It's only one Valkyrie, but it usually does a good job. Using overgrowth here was good. You missed a quake, but it's no big deal. As long as like the warren grabs like the storage, then you get essentially the funnel that you need. Yeah, there's no obvious place to use the overgrowth on the backside of the base, so it does make sense to use it on the fireball. Oh, and you triggered the invis here with an archer. I know exactly what you did. You used an invis spell and an archer to trigger this backside invis. That's probably the best solution over here. With a spiky ball, maybe. Nice flake. Very nice. He is OP. I agree. He's doing a great job this season and last season. I'm expecting that he'll finish his 3 accounts in the top 1,000 this season. That's what I'm expecting. Oh, this is that base that the enemy is using. could use a log here, but that giga bomb. Let's just start the warden over here. That should deliver, right? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna use a troop launcher here. I'm a little nervous about the bomb hive, because that does look like it's gonna get in the way of my healers. I need my healers to move out of the way fast. You know what's working great against the bomb hive is the skeleton spell. Like, you can see that there's barely any bombs popping out because of the skeleton spell. I hope I get this, because I mean, the attack went mostly well. I'd be a bit shocked if I don't make it. I got it. Very easy. My inspiration. Very nice. How much money for 21 stars? Oh wow, 48%. This might be a real defense. Yeah, Root Riders. This is an old base too. This is one of my November bases. He didn't forget any spells. He just went for Root Riders with the Siege Barracks. Okay, log launcher. That's crazy how this fell apart. I don't even know what he did with the super bombs. I think he sent them all to the town hall. I should have paid attention a little more. I want to learn this strat you're using. Please break it down for me. Are you talking about the meteor golems? Yeah, I can try to talk like through my attacks a little more clearly. He definitely dropped those super barbs to the town hall, didn't he? But that's the trap with this base, is there's a ton of builders on the town hall. Yeah, this is what happened. That's a nice defense though. 0-star defense. But yeah, really the big idea with this strategy is that you need a plan for regular buildings too, not just defenses. Because the regular buildings can pull meteor golems the wrong way. And really screw with your funnel. I have an idea for this base. Actually, I want to go for this multi-inferno here. Let me see here. Let's drop a overgrowth there. It's a nice fireball. I would like to see the warden grab the town hall first before I move on. Oh man, he doesn't want to. I mean, now he does, but it's almost too late. Almost. I'm gonna have to split the king and the RC. Barely kept him there. Okay. That's a swag totem, but it's fine. I should have been more careful. I might fail this now, because my king and my RC are both dead. If I have time, then great, but I don't even know. Any teen girls, bro, get out. Bro, you're curious? What are you curious about? It's time. Yeah, the thing is that the base meta is just so unusual right now. It's hard to explain, like, to break a base down, because everything I do here might not even, like, apply to the next base. But this is usually a decent plan for a base like this. Another alternative could have been like dropping the warden over here and going for a fireball on the scatter shot, or even just the expo. But in order to make that work, you need a good follow-up. And so what a good follow-up would look like is going into the town hall, but there's no real pathing into the town hall. So that's why I went for this instead. Just tell me how many gold passes you could buy with 21 stars. It's a weird question. Hey, I need some tips. I'm not asking for a base review. I just lost my old Town Hall 12. I got it back after years. Everything is rushed. What is the top priority for troops? You should probably be using dragons. Dragons or electro dragons, because they're still pretty meta. I would suggest that you get the electro boots right away. We have an event this month with all the old equipment available, except I have it all unlocked. But here at the bottom of this, you would see like a ton of equipment, and the one you need to get is the electro boots. And then here's what an army for you would look like. It's just something like this. I think that Town Hall 12 only has like 280 space. And then you could use the king or the prince, but you have to have the queen, the warden, and the RC. You could use the king or the prince though. And then the objective with this strategy is to just take most of the base down with the RC charge. Why are you laughing? Because it's a funny question. I do get gold passes for my clan mates that do well in Classic Wars. That's what I do. I don't buy gold passes for clan war leagues. Electro boots over snake and action figure? Yes, definitely. The electro boots it's the hands down the best piece of equipment right now. It got one nerf like a month after it came out, and but it's still like the biggest meta piece of equipment. This is an easy base. I'm honestly shocked people still run this kind of a base. I could use, say, the log launcher. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think I'm gonna do it. The log launcher's job is to trigger the other invis tower. Can also use the flake here to help. Like that. Should be able to pick up some decent swag. Check this swag out, guys. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 totems, a freeze, and an overgrowth. That is about as good as it gets. How to decide when to use the log and the troop launcher? So a base like this, really, I think that, okay. It's a good question because actually there's a lot of different applications for both. And hey Juggler Ghost, good to see you, man. Yeah, really, I think the biggest use for the troop launcher is if, for example, if you get the town hall down early like this, then you would use a troop launcher to finish the rest of the base, because the primary objective of the log launcher is to get the town hall. That's the primary objective. But some also other good objectives are obviously on a base like this, where the log launcher triggers the invis, or I'll show you this hit that happened earlier. Was this one. Faizi decided to use the log launcher here, and it was perfect. The only thing that could have been better is obviously keeping his warden alive, but it's whatever. But yeah, you need to have a good plan for the spell towers, and the log launcher is usually the best option for invis towers. But let me show you day 4, I think, where I did a bunch of attacks that were okay. No, not that. I used the log launcher there. It must have been day 3. Okay, yeah, a base like this. So when your fireball sets up an entry to go into the town hall, that's when you use a troop launcher, because you don't need to use a log launcher if all your meteor golems are going into the town hall. And TJP, hello, it's good to see you, man. Long time no see. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that I went for a fireball on this ground bow here. Let's see. That totem was to stop the air defense from hitting my healers. But yeah, this is a prime example of when to use a troop launcher. Is on an entry like this. But here, I'll show you the first hit. This is not this one. I'll show you the first hit from day 4. This is where I used the log launcher, despite going into the both of the fire spitters. The log launcher was meant to get the revenge tower and open up the access inside, like over here. Six Sigma, yeah, it's good to see you, bro. Yeah, the thing about the log launcher is that it's really good for giving you access into the base, because the thing about the meteor golems is that they do throw themselves over the walls, but their targeting doesn't just work like that. If they're split, then okay, hang on. I want to describe this perfectly because it's not easy to describe exactly. But like if I were to drop a meteor golem here with all these buildings around, they wouldn't immediately go to the buildings over the walls. They would go to these outside buildings first. And so if you use a log launcher and you open up all these walls here, then the meteor golems will start to see these buildings, even though there's outside buildings. So that's the whole idea, is that not only do you get access to the town hall, but obviously to the rest of the base. Honestly, the best thing you can do is just continue watching attacks and try to figure out why people are using which siege. So yeah, a log launcher would be good here. It would be okay. The truth is that both a troop launcher and a log launcher can work on the space, because these storages around the town hall actually act as pathing for the meteor golems. The meteor golems can target storages, and so there's pathing into the town hall. I want the warden to grab the air defense, and then I'll shoot my fireball. I'm gonna use the troop launcher. If you're honestly unsure, then just stick to using the troop launcher, because it's stronger. Like you get more like out of the troop launcher. I'm going crazy in this area. I even used the flake there to try to help my heroes out. I've got a swag overgrowth here. I mean, these bases are easy because I haven't been pushing seriously. All of my focus has been on clan war leagues. Trying to make sure that we lock in first. Yeah, I mean, you see how like there's like walls open here? Like a wall here and these walls here? Like the log launcher could have done the same thing. And you would have gotten the same access into the base. But yeah, the troop launcher also throws like mini wall breakers. So it's hard to go wrong with that too. Here's a good base for the log launcher. It's just a matter of finding an appropriate entry. I do like this fireball here with oh, that's my watch is ringing. Actually, I missed the fireball, but it's fine. I got enough of what I needed. Oh no, that's a mistake. It's fine. We'll see if I can recover this. There is a chance. But everything else has to go supremely well for this to actually recover. I should have been more careful, but I got a little distracted by my watch ringing. I don't know if I can recover this. It's close, but the warden was about to grab the multi-archer, but I should have just pulled him away. I definitely got greedy there. So close, yet so far. Anyway, what attack strategy were you using before Meteor Golems? I think I was using Root Riders. Like, the Meteor Golems came out in November, right? When Town Hall 18 was launched, and I maxed them out right away. It looks easy when you do it, but my Meteor Golems just melt in the core. Yeah, I know that feeling, bro. That's not something anything but practice is gonna help with. And, okay, so yeah, Meteor Golems came out in November. And so in October, I'm pretty sure I was using Root Riders. I pushed Root Riders from like April, or actually even earlier than that. I want to say like February or March, because in December, when the Electro Boots came out, I was pushing with dragons because I was upgrading my prince, and I had the strategy that I really liked with the King and the Queen and the Log Launcher and an RC charge. But I honestly, all I use is just whatever I think is working best. Which could be anything, right? It's always up for debate. Actually, I think we can all agree right now that the meteor golems are working the best. I'd like to see the one grab Yep. Let's see if he can now get the monolith. Nice traps, bro. I don't really want to waste too much more time. I think that I'm running out of time. It's really risky to run a warden charge this on without any plan of sending the RC on the other side. I'm taking a risk here. And it looks like my log launcher open, so I don't even know if I have this anymore. I need the log launcher to go a little further. This one didn't work out. It's so close, but I don't even have time. Oh, hang on. There's a chance. Wow, very close, but I got him. I got him. Wow. And what does that put us? 279? That 1 star really hurt. What happened? I already forgot. Yeah, I missed the fireball. A Tesla popped on me and I should have at least done what I could to get the town hall, but I didn't. Usually when something like that happens, I kind of just go into like a state of mind where I don't even care if I 1-star. You know, the worst 1-stars for me are the ones where I land the fireball and I think stuff goes mostly right and I still fail. That to me are the only ones I actually take seriously. But when it's a 1-star like that, like I just missed the fireball badly, then I don't really care. You know, obviously near the end of the season, I do need to care. Like when the difference between like top 1K versus not is 1-stars or not, then obviously you need to do what you can not to 1-star. That's like the only time I'll actually adjust my plans, is near the end of the season. I'm trying to promote my clanmates on my other account, on my other device. I'm probably gonna call it good on the stream soon. I've been streaming now, I think 3 hours. It's my longest stream in a long time. But I've got some work that I gotta do. Oh, I've got Sneezy. I didn't mean to bring Sneezy. I guess it's fine, but I'm trying not to use the Sneezy right now because of the balance changes coming. I just have to be smart about where I put my warden. Like right here is fine. Nice Teslas, bro. I'm just gonna put a fireball in the Super Wizard Tower. That's the safest target. I kind of want the warden to grab that multi-inferno before I continue. Ah, that's a swag totem spell. Let's see if the warden follows these meteor golems. He's not. What a bummer, bro. Those are some swag meteor golems. And I'm gonna time fail, right? Because I'm wasting so much time. I just lost my RC. Kind of in a bad way. That was not a good attack. Anyway, Abid, hello, it's good to see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm already like mostly done with my hits for the day. Mostly. Yeah, this looks like a time fail. Even if I did everything right, you know, I don't think I could triple after how long I spent on the warden charge. One more attack, and then I'm gonna call it good on the stream. I feel like fireball here is fine, right? Can go for the multi-inferno to grab the scatter shot. And there's no nearby builders for that scatter shot, so it'll go down with one quake. Let's chip this archer tower here. I do need a log launcher here. Can start that over here. I think I screwed it up. It's like, actually it's okay. So far it's okay. I thought I completely screwed it up, but this is gonna work. The log launcher did fail. The job of the log launcher was to grab the tunnel, and it failed. I lost all my healers too. Don't tell me I'm gonna 1-star. Please. This is like the easiest base I could have gotten today. Oh my goodness, bro. I think I did a 1-star here. But that's just honestly my sign that it's time to call it good on the stream. I feel like I'm getting a little exhausted with the attacks. What a bummer, dude. That log launcher just, the fact it opened right here, it's just not good. The log launcher obviously needs to open closer to the tunnel. Anyway. Alright, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out, tuning in. I'll be live again later tonight, like after reset. I'm not sure if it'll be right after reset. It might be like a few hours after. So. Okay, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in.